My client refused to pay for my service. Now her Facebook ads tell her she's a scammer, so I was hired to make an advertisement for this cosmetic startup. I normally don't accept local clients because I have a lot of terrible experience with them. But this client sounds like she's willing to pay my service, so I accepted her. I actually didn't charge that much. I only charge her $60 per week, and on average I charge a foreign client $300 per week. The first 2 weeks were good. She provided me with all the material I needed to make an effective ad, despite her limited budget. However, we began having argument at 2 week. She's suddenly demanding our ads should have at least 1,000 clicks per day, which is effing absurd because her budget only allows her to have around 1,200 reaches per day. I told her that for it to be possible, she should increase her budget. Suddenly, she called me a fraud, despite my ads having at least 300 clicks per day. And now she refused to pay me. For the last 2 weeks, she's ignoring my call. This weekend, I think my number is blocked. Stupid her because she didn't remove me from her page, so I decided to be petty. Her ads are still running, so I decided to change it. I changed the pictures to a text post which says, "Don't buy from this." The owner refused to give me my salary. She called a fraud for not meeting her absurd expectation. I also included screenshots of our conversation to back it up. I did it last night, and I'm sure any moment she will contact me. But I'm done with her. That $120 she owes me is hers to keep. As for me, I'm not accepting local clients anymore. I'm just done with them. Update. So yesterday around 4 p.m., I checked the ads and apparently, it reverted back to the original ones. Then, a few moments later, my account now says account error, which means the payment method is canceled. I felt frustrated because I'm still not yet done being petty, so I posted my story, anonymous, on a group called Social Media Marketing Philippines as my way of venting out and subtly warning potential VAs that she'll hire. Naturally, people in that group are with me. This morning, I finally got a response from her. She's angry. Apparently, she saw my post, and she threatened to sue me for defamation. Note, I didn't specify which startup is that. I only mentioned it's a cosmetic company, and therefore, she had nothing to hold her case. However, I have receipts that she hasn't paid me, and I told her that even though we have no written contract, our chat, which I kept, can be used against her. On top of that, I mentioned that my uncle is a regional judge, not a lie, and I came from a clan of politicians. Again, not a lie. Simply put, I have so much power to hold against her. At first she didn't believe it, so I googled my grandpa's name, which led to a Wikipedia page. She went silent after. After probably an hour, I sent her a message, telling her it doesn't have to end this way. All she needed to do is to pay the wage she owed me because otherwise, I can use my family's influence to make sure her business will go bankrupt. She immediately sent my salary. I thanked her and then blocked her. Note: while everything I said about my family is true, I actually disassociated myself with my dad's relatives, so my words actually had no bearing at all and are merely empty threats. Did I enjoy it? Nope. It would have been funnier if the ads happened because I'm sure her business will be the talk of the town.